Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 8 of the 2019-20 exhibition series of season 2 on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing on Dragon Trail Gardens for 18 laps, and we'll be ready to go for having a 1-make race by using the Gran Turismo Red Bull X 2014 Junior. So this is going to be quite very perfect to get started to begin. So this one might have a different library variants to be available to choose. So let's just going to get ready to get started. So I hope this is going to be quite very good to go with the team. Chris is really hot from Total Drama World Tour. So this one might be giving a good blue color to be getting started out to begin. Balance of performance will be giving the good regulations to check in, so it's all good. So let's get ready to go. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race, and let's get it started. This is going to be the most excellent 1-make race to be prepared for having a Red Bull X 2014 Junior for having a race to get started to begin. So this one might take 18 laps to get started. So hope this is going to be quite giving the balance opportunity that we might need to keep it well steady open. So this is going to be quite very challenging to get started. So here we go. This race might be getting started until right about now. Here we go, it's round 8 of the 2019-20 exhibition series of the Nations Cup on GT Sport. So here we go, this is going to be quite very good to have all the drivers with their own libraries. Tommen and Putin takes the first place. Second place is Jara Sirius. Third place is Damien K 2012 with the X 2014 Nations Cup library. DJ Professor K87 in 4th place to be ready to go. Breeze Minky in 5th place. And GCC Bandit takes 6th place to get started, to take the good start. Urfalis Dave is in 7th place for the Rolex library. PSRT B Chevy Fan in 8th place. Pratt Pella in 9th place. X3 Black Knight in 10th place, all set to be going dark red color. EP Hot Wheels in 11th place to get it prepared. Sir Fusely in 12th place. PFC 2K12 is joining the party for the 1-make race to get started to begin. And here is Dudu 2203 in 14th place. Speedster Sasuke in 15th place with a festive library. 16th place is Neptune Alien with a golden chrome and pink style. And here's myself with a Total Drama World Tour Team Chris library. Romwich 13 takes 18th place, and last place is J Kutta 74. This wheel might have a very good library to get started to be prepared for having the most excited challenging moments. So this is going to be a most epic challenge for the 1-make race for the X 2014 Junior. So hope we might be ready to go to have a good start. So this one might have the false start. We might have to keep the foot on the brakes, and here we go. This is going to be a most excellent race, and hitting the green light will be at the go. Oh boy, looks like there is going to be a collision going on, like taking a small incident, so just going to keep it careful. And oh man, looks like J Kutta 74 just slams me right from the start. Now it's going to be very epic on the challenge, so be careful out there, folks. This is going to be a very tough challenge that this will have that steadiness to be getting in. We'll keep it well motion in check. But I hope this is going to be quite giving a lot of risk out there, folks, because a lot of spin outs will be coming in, so we have to be very careful. Best of luck to all of us, and let's have this for one challenging faster race we will begin. This is going to be getting the good start onto the first lap. We might be keeping in, so keep a good eye on the quality check that this will might need to go up onto the green. We'll be having that much better quality environment. We'll be going in, and oh man, it looks like Sir Beasley just got onto the hit, and looks like we got one driver is going to be quite going in there. So Brown while age 13 just got that 7-second penalty. Now it's going to be quite very intense to see how this fight goes. Taking on that right turn, it's going in. Oh man, it looks like this is going to be quite getting a little bit major collision out there. So this will might need to take a lot of exercise caution out there, folks. This race is going to be a serious challenge for all of us if we have to be very much careful not to take any full contact, that this will might have that penalty will be reached up then 5 seconds. 7 seconds on the penalty is going to be the heart of hurts for every drivers if they really need to keep it together. So end of second lap, going in to take one step forward. So this will might take the end of first lap. Now moving in onto the second lap. So this will might give the much better terms for taking a lot of capabilities for each driver who probably needs to take plenty of mobility for the X 2014 Junior. So this will might take the chance to slow down to going in by the penalty line. So this will might have few drivers could take the chance. So it looks like I'm going in to take 9th place for Team Chris is really hot from Total Drummer World Tour is going on to take the upper hand. But this is going to be quite very efficient, that this one might take that inside turns. We'll be going in to take a smooth turns to keep it up, and looks like this is going to be quite getting another driver is going on, and oh man, that was so close to get a little bit hit. That was going to be a very hard risk to take that mobility to stay together. But this is going to be quite getting the most brilliant mid-engine prototype race car to be keeping up for it. So this wheel might take that good standard opportunity. We'll be taking that good competition. We'll be keeping up for. Now it's going to get very grueling around, so few other drivers are still trying to keep it up to have this one chance for having a good clean race. But this is going to be quite giving the importance. Looks like Minky is definitely might be coming past by me, and now going in onto the third lap. So this wheel might take the first turn is going to be on the wide open on the left, and here comes the upper corkscrew. Just going to keep it nice and tight. So this is going to be quite giving a lot of you patience to take a lot of good skills to be putting up on it. It looks like DJ Professor K97 is coming in to make one opening overtake moment, so I could probably getting in to be easily well defended. Now it's gonna get pretty tough where it goes, and then he passed it. DJ Professor K87 passes my position, and now this will might pulling me down back onto 9th place. Timion Putin in first place, so this is gonna be quite getting interesting to see this player around. But looks like this is gonna be quite giving the caution sign was definitely pulled out the yellow flag that this one might giving a no passing zone, that this one might take seconds to be recovered. And oh man, looks like Sir Beasley just almost forgot it, and then he saved himself. So looks like he just knows what he has to do, keep himself well protected. That's his important option, that he needs to stay together. Now, looks like two drivers are still going at it, and this is going to be quite very brilliant. Speedster Satsuki is going on to catch up onto Neptune Alien. But I hope this is going to be quite very good to see how he can do it. Making one step closer to catch up onto Neptune Alien on 8th place. But taking the hard turn is going to be quite very well steady up on it. And this is going to be quite going in onto the upper corkscrew, so just going to make sure. And oh man, looks like Neptune Alien just almost got himself spun out, and then there it goes. This is going to be quite getting the most challenging race that this is going to need to take that most brilliant opportunity for. So gonna try to keep it together, because everybody is still trying to find a good smooth capability turns from an ordinary challenge to a one intense challenge, to see how this might be going on during this time of the race. So currently in onto the 4th lap. This wheel might going in, but I hope this is going to be quite getting a lot of few handling that this wheel might going in to be giving in as well, giving the comfortable effect, and then this is going to be taking a lot of risk to keep it together. From which 13 passes me, and then looks like George Curious is now past me as well. So this is going to be quite very, turns out to be, but well, just giving a little bit pausing time, but it's going to be quite giving a little bit pretty much difficult to see how this race might be going on for. So this will might give a good quality check on the stats, so everything's doing fine. Just gonna need to keep it together, but I hope this race will never want to get anything to be interrupted, so it's gonna get very best time to be getting on for. So if anybody could really want to keep going for this time in the race, but it's gonna be quite giving a lot of plenty of yellow flag on the signal to be calling out for. So just gonna keep it well monitored until this wheel might need to get it there. Now onto the top 3 drivers. Timo and Putin is taking the lead by 1st place, followed by Damien K 2002 and PSRTB Chevy fan in 3rd place. 3 of the challenging drivers are still going on to keep at it, so this is going to be take a long distance to getting there, until one of the 3 drivers might be giving a good chance to be on the podium. But this will might take a brilliant skilled drivers to be taking a lot of good expert ways to perform the most excellent opportunity by using the Red Bull X 2014 Junior. But they will might going on, because we still try to keep going at it, because taking a long distance will be going in onto the long lineup, but it takes plenty of few tires that this one might give a good grip mobility, that this one might have everything to take. Taking on for that inside turn for Dudu 2203 by passing me, so this is going to take plenty much more distance to go. So it's going to going in and take that slipstream to accelerate. Dudu 2203 is going on to defend his position, and then looks like he almost lost that grip. Now he is going to be got spun up, but that was so close. I thought that he just definitely got that penalty due to ignoring the track limit. So this is going to be quite going under investigation to check all the drivers are still going at it. But this is going to be quite very long for having a lot of few distance will might be going on for taking the number of laps will be remain. Bromwich 13 is going on to catch up onto George Sidrius, is now definitely keeping well defended, so this will might take plenty of few distance to be going on for. But everybody is still trying to keep it together for taking a one good smooth turns, by taking plenty of riskable takes will might beneath that handling will might have to stay together. But it always gets loosened up, but any drivers could probably have that capability to be performed, or taking a one good steadiness opportunity that this will might perform. But it's gonna get very tough for every driver could probably getting through, would be more likely to take plenty much more speed to take that good skills to be coming up. But I guess this is going to be quite giving them well good match challenging by giving the skill of the performance. Now it looks like this is going to be having that yellow flag to be called in, so hope this is going to be quite giving a few short time to recover. So Sir Fusely in 12th place is now definitely passed by, and now he is going to be back on track. But this is going to be quite getting a long wait to be having that distance to go on. But he might need the chance to go at it. And then it looks like this is going to be quite doing good to see how the top 3 drivers are still going on, because this is going to be quite getting the separate ongoing. They are pretty good, but they are definitely might be trying to keep it up. But I hope this is going to be quite giving the matters of few gap distance will be going on to deal with the various turns on Dragon Trail Gardens. But this is going to be quite giving the good, excellent skills we might be getting in to take plenty of more times for. So they are going at it to take a patient moment to keep it together. But any further notice to be having that obstacle course is going to be quite giving a tough challenge to be going on for. Now it looks like Hyperion-Blue-GT is now coming fast, passing in. So hope I could probably get ready to defend my position. This will might going at it onto the 8th lap. Only 10 more to go, and looks like this is going to be quite very tough risk to go at it. And it looks like that was so close. Can't believe it. Team Chris is really hot. Has given a well defended to let Hyperion-Blue-GT to go pass through. Now that was getting a little bit more drama to be seen this time for the moment, folks. But looks like Sir Beardsley is coming back again. He might be taking a few more chances to be in onto the comeback, because he's still trying to keep it up onto the top position. But he might take long. But every race is going to be quite giving the tough risk to be made. If we have that good skill to be taking a few more ways to have that handling, that might be quite very slippery slick, might be coming right through. Now the two are still going at it to be in the chase. The battle of 12th place is going into conclusion to have a few distance. Might take a few showdowns will be going on for. I hope Sir Beardsley is still trying to keep it up to reach Hyperion-Blue-GT's position, and this is going to be quite getting a long edge. Might be going at it for taking a few gap distance. 42-second gap distance for the long time since the start of the race, but still going on to be on the undergoing effect. It's going to be quite getting a little bit more time to stay on it. It looks like Jay Cutter 74 is coming in, and he is going to take that upper corkscrew to stay on it. He's going to catch up onto Sir Beardsley along with Hyperion-Blue-GT, and be very careful. This is going to get very bumpy onto the inside turn of the apex. But it's going to get long for taking a few distance we might be going at it. So I hope this is going to be quite doing good to see how this race might turns out. But it was doing alright for having the Team Chris is really hot to keep going forward. Hold on, just going to give it a little bit of time because a little disturbance is just getting a little interrupted. Just having a little sneeze and just going to take a little bit more time. So it looks like Dudu 2203 is going in and trying to make one good few edge of the distance. We might be going on to the overtake. So he's taking on the inside, going on the outside for Team Chris, and this will take that distance. We're going out for the slipstream to be taking a good turn. So he's going on the other way. And here we go. This is going to be having 8 more laps to go, but this race will be still continuing on until this will be over soon. But I guess this is going to be quite very excited to see how the X2014 drivers are still going at it to keep that good racing mobility. It was taking plenty of few hard turns by having the yellow flag to be checked in by getting a little bit monitored, will be keeping in as well. So it's going to be quite very tough for having this mid-engine race car to be given one good faster racing machine to be taking a few skills to be performed. But this is going to be quite very excellent since racing in Gran Turismo 6 for having a one-make challenge to be quite turns out to be quite given the good brilliance. But it's going to be quite very excellent to have their own library designs to be joined in the race. They might give a good showcase to have everything what it takes to have this challenge for the spectators to take a good look for. So I guess this is going to be quite very much entertainment to have this for very most kind of the race we might be keeping up to go forward to go at it. Now here we go, this is going to be going on for the 8-lap challenge for a showdown, so this one might make 7 more to go, but this race is going to get very challenging to get harder it takes, but this wheel might need to take plenty of speed we'll get through, but this wheel might take possible to have a no pit stop zone, but if possible for every driver who really needs a new set of tires that this wheel might take for one time for use. But this wheel might take the long distance by 52 seconds up ahead, currently in on to 16th place. But this is going to get very much longer it takes. We might be getting in there, but most of the drivers are still trying to keep it going. But this wheel always going to have that race to get prepared. Coming at it for taking some few turns would be going much correctly to going at right next to any apex zones to be going at it. But this is going to be quite very hard turns to be keeping in to watch the acceleration. Will be staying most likely to be in the 4th gear and then going in onto the straight before taking on for the flying corner for the last corner. It's going to be quite getting through. It looks like Herberless Dave is in the pits, and now this wheel might take a good set of the tires will be getting ready to be recommended. But this wheel might come through. This will have to be taken all to get there, and it looks like Herberless Dave is finally coming out of the pits by giving a little quick rush to be going at it. But this is going to be quite getting the challenging ways to see how this will might giving a difficult race to keep it in to be well performed. Now looks like this is going to be quite doing good to see how the top 3 drivers are still going at it. But this is going to be quite very long to see how they didn't try to get themselves to be overtaken. Looks like Damien K 2002 is in the lead. Timon and Putin is in 2nd place. Now he's going to be catching up to stay on to the main focus, but good thing that this is going to be quite giving a little bit waiting time for the top 3 drivers would be taking off with some more racing action out there. But that was going to be taking a little bit waiting time while we race. And it looks like here comes folks, this is going to be quite giving the yellow flag to be called in for, so it looks like Herberless Dave just got hit. And then he comes back on track by taking a little bit recovery, so this one might be giving the chance to going on for the overtake. Now that's going to be giving a little bit few distance time to be keep going at it. But this is going to be quite very brilliant to see how most often desperate drivers are still keeping up to be taking a lot of few distance to go, and looks like Herberless Dave is about to be taking a 1 step back on the overtake, so he's going to be catching up onto the smaller positions to be needs to climb up as well. Hope I could probably take the long chase to be getting ready to go. It's going to be a 1 risk lineup to be taking that few distance to go, but it's quite very separate. But it might have everything to take it all for giving a moment to take plenty of more speed to get. Now currently in onto the 13th lap, folks. This race is still going on for taking a few overtakes for the top 3 drivers are still going at it. Now, looks like Damien K 2002 is keeping well defended in first place. Well, Timon and Putin is still trying to keep it going because he might find a way to overtake Damien K 2002's position. So he's going to keep it well defended to stay at it. So this might take plenty of long distance. Might buy some time. And then it looks like PSRTB Chevy Ben in 3rd place that he's going in to keep catching up onto Timon and Putin. Chevy Ben is going to be in 2nd place in no time, so he might take it all to take plenty of good speed to go through. So this might have a few wait times to be going into the pit stop. Looks like Jay Cutta 74 is in the pits to change up the tires, and this is going to need to take a little quick time to be going in and going out. And now this might have everything to get through, since I'm definitely going on for the overtake to go on for the next lap. But it's going to be quite very risky for having the bumps onto the upper corkscrew on the hill. Now this is going to be quite very good to take that chances to take plenty more time to have a 2-second gap from behind. But it's going to get very long for having a minute, folks. This is going to be very difficult, long race to get through. Now it's going to get very long, so hope this is going to be quite giving a little bit less time for a little commentary to be having the race announcer to be giving a little bit time for the moment. But this might take everything to get it all for having this time for the one-make race. Might get the serious challenge to be going on to do it. It takes ongoing, but we will always going to giving a little bit time to keep on racing to going at it. So this might take much possible to be going into the pits. Now, it might take no refuel to be needed, just only for the tires, and this might take few sets to be ready to go. Alright, here we go. Good as new. And Jay Cutta 74 passes me before coming out in the pits. But this is going to be a most brilliant longer it takes, so looks like PFC 2K12 is definitely might be still going on in last place. He can still try to catch up, and it looks like he already did see me onto the position, currently went past by it. So this is going to be having a last place might take the result outcome that this might give a moment. Now, this is going to be quite getting a little bit time to see how Herbalist Dave and Doodoo 2203 are going at it, but this is going to be quite giving a good challenging race to get started out for during this time in the middle of the race. These two are still going at it to take the challenge. Might be keeping up to keep it going. But I hope these guys are definitely might be quite giving the best mobility to be performed. But this might take that last turn. We'll be going at it onto the 16th lap to keep it going. So the two drivers are still going to be on for the ongoing to take the battle of 13th place. Are still going to take plenty of risk to go at it. I hope they are about to be going in onto the upper corkscrew, so this might take a good look on the course map onto the top right. Looks like they did. Nothing else to be having plenty of few accidents, and then this is going to be quite getting a little bit separate to keep having some open space. Just keep going through. Only 2 more laps to go, folks. Hope I can probably make it in time to have this for a race finish. So this is going to giving a good quality check to see how this might turns out. But nothing else happens. That this is going to be quite doing better from the last race for the Super GT 500 race on Sardinia Wheel Track A in reverse. But probably this is going to get much riskier it takes than the last race. group might be need to take plenty of good smooth turns to going at it. Going again for having the right turn freestyle corner, but this will stay at it on the 4th gear. Now it looks like Herberless Dave is still going on to take that little bit time on the pit stop, so I bet this is might need to have a little reminder check to have one time for use. Now it looks like Damien K 2002 is still takes the lead, and Timon and Putin is still in 2nd place. Meanwhile, PSRT B Chevy fan is still going on to take the battle. Might be getting through to pass on in 2nd place. Will he be able to get passed by Timon and Putin until this might give him a chance? But it's always giving a one racing strategy to keep it well defended for having a most strong expert drivers that this might getting in to reach up onto the final lap of the race. But I hope this is going to be quite going at it to be there, so I guess the 2 drivers are already in for the final lap of the race. Now it looks like Damien K 2002 is going on to keep it passed through with a few corners left to go, while the other drivers are still trying to be reached up onto the higher advantage. Is going to be quite giving a long way to go past by dealing a lot of plenty of inside turns to going in to take that smooth turns to keep that racing mobility to go right on to the perfection moment to take. Jared Siegfried is in 15th place, and now he's going to catch up onto Jay Cutta 74, while Dudu 2203 is going to get through until whenever he's going on into 12th place. He might be taking a lot of distance to be left to go. Now it looks like this is going to be quite very good to see how the separate drivers are still going at it, and then the top 3 drivers are going to take the final stretch at the final corner at the flying circuit, and then looks like PFC 2K12 passes me, and now this is going to be in last place for the moment, folks, and looks like Damien K 2002 takes the winning spot on the 2019-20 Exhibition Series of the Nations Cup. He has won this round, and this is going to be quite brilliant to see Damien K 2002 takes the podium. Timon and Putin takes 2nd place. He did a pretty good job. PSRT B Chevy fan in 3rd place. Well done, 3rd place driver. You did a pretty good job. Now everybody is still going at it to reach up onto the finish line to go forward. But I'm still trying to catch up onto PFC 2K12. This is going to be a very tough time for having this moment of the race. This will take the final stand. We might be having Team Chris is really hot to going at it to avoid the drop down onto last place. But this is going to be quite doing good, and looks like time is up, folks. This race is over, so looks like that was a lot of challenge to take that much effort. So this is going to be quite very good to have a 15th place by a race finish, so that was pretty good to have a clean race. That was definitely might be taking a lot of risk out there, so plenty of dirt all over the vehicle, so this is going to be quite giving a good ways to have plenty of much earnings by 100,000 credits, that this will might have a good job for having this time for this race. So that was a pretty fun race out there, folks. We did the best we could, but there is going to be a lot of drama out there for this round. So I hope everybody did a pretty good job by having this time for the moment. So I guess that this is going to be quite taking a few mistakes by having a penalty by giving a recent outcome to see how this group might goes. Well, I guess this is going to be quite very good to have this for giving this time for the one big race for the competition. So hope this will might be quite giving the congratulations to Damien K 2002 for the win. So he did a pretty good job out there, folks. he did pretty good job to have his livery design on the Red Bull X 2014 Junior. So, Damien K 2002 saying thank you, but that was a quite good positive response for having this time for the moment for this race, folks. So, Sir Beardsley just did pretty good to take 8th place. Well, kind of say that the penalty is hurt him by giving a little lapping sound to giving a moment. So, kind of say that was quite pretty intense to have several drivers who have that penalty mark on the red dots. So, it was a pretty good job for having this time for the race. So, this might get better for the next season, which is going to be the 2020 series. So hope this is going to be quite very good to get started out to begin. So let's get ready to move on for the next round, and this wheel might be prepared. It was the fast-paced challenging on Dragon Trail Gardens for a 1-make race on the Red Bull X 2014 Junior. So this is going to be quite very good to have one good chance to have a good clean race. We might take the good racing mobility, we might need to keep it up. So if possible, we might be going faster as much as we can. So the next round for the Nations Cup of the Exhibition Series of the 2019-20, this might be going on for a sports car category. We'll be getting ready to go. So hope this is going to be quite very good to take some good practice before we might get started to begin. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. And there's some library blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. So this will be an entertainment showcase about some different vehicles to have some different libraries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing on the 2019-20 Exhibition Series of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.